Hey, everybody, welcome back. Glad you're in here. And if you see back there, there's my I Stand with Brett Kavanaugh sign right there, which I put up just for you today. And you saw in the headline of this wink, it's Supreme Court Theater in the Swamp. Supreme Court Theater in the Swamp. And whether it's the media coverage or the actual conduct of the senators, it's the same thing. So let me explain to you what that means. Make sure this is turned on correctly. Very good. Good. Well, thank you for turning in. By the way, do me a favor and like this and share it. Retweet it if you're on Twitter or Facebook. Spread the word. I appreciate you getting the word out on these things, and glad to be doing this each day. Going to do it around lunchtime. Make sure to have some time. So I'm down in our office, the Phyllis Schlafly Eagles office, which is in Washington, D.C. I just showed you that placard there. I stand with Brett. Brett Kavanaugh, of course, was confirmed as one of the nominees of then President Trump. And so please, again, pass this along, like it, pass it on to others, share it and all. What do I mean, Supreme Court Theater? Well, so many things in the swamp now are not what they appear to be. And so what I'm reminded of is the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, you may recall, were a theater during which Kamala Harris, Senator Harris at the time, Senator Booker, and others could grandstand, perform for the cameras. And in fact, they launched their campaigns for president based on their fearless advocacy in these hearings, these Judiciary Committee hearings. And the reality is they did nothing. They accomplished nothing. They meant nothing in terms of actually shaping the debate, informing the public, nothing. What we have in the Senate right now is the Judiciary Committee's meeting. You can see all of the lines of attack that are supposed to be afforded and aimed at the nominee, Judge Jackson, about her either principles or positions. None of them are serious. There's not a serious conversation. Whenever there's a question asked about the serious issue, it doesn't have to be about a case, and about the seriousness of an issue, a vision for the Constitution. She says, I can't talk about that. It's too closely related to a case that could be heard before the court. Therefore, I won't comment. And so the Republicans are desperate to get something in the conversation, and their desperation means that they're talking about her role on the Sentencing Commission and the question of whether she was lenient or would be lenient on sentencing criminals. And as John Schlafly, who was on my radio program, referred, she's going to be a Supreme Court justice. She's not going to sentence anybody. I mean, she may have appellate jurisdiction over some things, but that issue, although it sounds, for the theater, it sounds dramatic. Pedophiles, soft on pedophilia. That's what it sounds like. That's what they're trying to get, the sound bites. And the problem with the Republicans is they will not get sympathetic coverage of their issues. So they'll maybe talk to their part of the theater, their audience. They won't get any real coverage. And meanwhile, we're getting no serious discussion about what's going to happen before the court. And my point here is only to tell you, this is Supreme Court theater in the swamp. Like many things in the swamp, both sides benefit from the system set up the way it is. Because the three nominees, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett, the Republicans, they were in the similar kind of process, and they avoided asking any questions. To me, this is the emblem of this. The best example of this was Chief Justice Roberts, who had this incredible ability to be nominated and go through his nomination hearings and say nothing about anything. And after that, everybody saw how this was going to go, and everybody engages in the theater in the same way. That's what we have, is Supreme Court theater, no substance, and all the parties know the game that's being played, except, I'll say it again, the Republicans and the conservatives don't realize they get a worse deal from the media than they ever, then they plan on, if I just get this serious critique of sentencing, the media will cover it. They're not covering it. And if they are covering it, they're covering it to say, why are Republicans talking about pedophilia? And that right there, as you describe that sentence, putting the words together doesn't help anybody. So it's a loser. Judge Jackson will be confirmed. She will be ultra liberal, I suspect, We won't know much because she won't be allowed to answer questions. And the Supreme Court theater in the swamp will continue. And they'll do it again and again and again. And the class of legal sort of bureaucrats, lawyers who are in this setup where they compete to go to the Supreme Court will continue. And they won't say anything off the topic. If they do, they'll do it in a way that is covering their ability to be nominated to the Supreme Court. That's what we're seeing. So, as John Schlafly said on our interview on the radio, it's disappointing because the American people, we deserve better in terms of seeing what's about to happen. And John cited Judge Bork was the last judge who actually engaged meaningfully. I'm not sure that's true. I think, to me, by the time you get to Chief Justice Roberts, he was the one that I think was, the clear, in my mind, demarcation. I don't know who was talking, how much of the confirmation hearings mattered before, but that's what it is. Supreme Court theater, and not going to yield to anything except the swamp continuing to get what the swamp wants. So do me a favor again, pass this on to others, share it, like it, promote it. We appreciate all you're doing, and visit phyllisschlafly.com, phyllisschlafly.com to find out more of our great work there, and read and listen to the interview with John Schlafly, read his column. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to take an opportunity every day or so to come on here, spend a few moments together. So that's what you need to know. And we will talk tomorrow. See you.